Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all things that I have commanded you. And lo, I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Christ Ambassadors. Ambassadors' message. An ambassador is a diplomat who is sent to a foreign nation to represent his nation of origin and its interests. That being the case, an ambassador never speaks his mind, but only that of him who sent him. As Christ's ambassadors, here on earth, our mission is not to speak our mind and what we think, but rather that which our Master says. Jesus commanded us to go into the world and make disciples, teaching them not what we think or what we prefer, but rather all that Jesus has commanded us to do. We must realize that as ambassadors of Christ, what we say is considered as the position of the kingdom we represent. That being the case, we must only share that which our Master requires of us to share, which is His will, and it is contained in His word. Remember, it is no longer I who lives, but Christ lives in me. That being the case, then it should be no longer I who speaks, but Christ speaks in me. As an ambassador for Christ, we cannot be effective in representing our King and His interest if we do not know how, or rather, if we do not know His word and the message of reconciliation that we are meant to proclaim to the world, so that those who have not seen the light get the opportunity to see it. Reflection. Do you understand the message you carry as an ambassador for Christ? Do you understand the message you carry as an ambassador for Christ? Do you know the Master's will well enough to represent Him, or do you keep sharing your thoughts and ideologies? What do you do when those you are sent to reject the message you carry from the King? Do you change it to make it more seeker-friendly and inclusive? Thank you for your prayers and support for this morning devotion ministry. It's courtesy of James Okumu, read to you by Anthony Ogutu.